All right, so this is one of Selah's medical providers. She's going to kind of explain why she does not qualify for this next surgery called the Glenn surgery.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at Selah's heart, she only has one ventricle, and that is her right ventricle. And coming from her right ventricle is her aorta. And then she also has how she gets blood flow to her lungs, which is called her pulmonary arteries. And right now, how she gets blood to her lungs is through a thing called a BTT shunt, or a tube. And this is how her single ventricle works. So she gets blood down to her body and then out to her lungs through the BTT shunt. The issue with Selah's lungs and heart right now that cannot change is the fact that she has narrowing in her LPA, or left pulmonary artery, and she has narrowing or stenosis in her pulmonary veins.
This is irreversible, correct?
Yes, this cannot change. And particularly this left upper pulmonary vein is very, very stenosed, meaning that she doesn't have good blood flow into her pulmonary vein and then also out from her pulmonary artery. So because of these two things, she can't get a Glenn. But then also looking at her heart itself, she has end-diastolic dysfunction, meaning the squeeze of her heart, or sorry, the relaxation of her heart is not good. Meaning that her heart is not working how it should, which is another reason why she can't have a Glenn as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Hey guys, so you just saw the video with our care provider. She explained that she is not qualifying for the next surgery called the Glenn surgery. This is an irreversible disease. I hate to say it, but time is ticking with Selah. We don't know how much time we have left. They're predicting 1 month to a year, but honestly, we don't truly know. And yeah, she's doing her head shaking again. She does this all the time. So anyway, you know, I know I've mentioned in past videos we have a GoFundMe page. I'm putting it in the description of this video. And my plan is, you know, I'm actually a first-year school teacher, and I got 6 weeks left of school, but I don't plan on returning to the school this next coming school year. I plan on taking it off so I can spend as much time as possible with this daughter. Obviously, that means I would not be getting paid. I plan on just doing my part-time training gig. That's just going to be 2 days a week, and that's not going to be enough money for us to live off of. So as of now, I am relying on donations and stuff. There's Sarah's hand in there. So I'm going to be relying on donations, maybe a monthly subscription or something. You know, if we can get about $4,000 a month, $4,000 to $5,000, that would be enough to cover our expenses and have some left over and go out to eat every so often here and there. You know, if 1,000 people gave $5 a month, that would be $5,000. Anyway, we found this out about 2 days ago. It's been really hard on me and Sarah. I think we're both doing a little bit better today. I think we've just accepted it at this point. You know, they said she was going to pass away September 11th in 2022, and she didn't. She was not going to make it through the day. But this isn't a case that seems to be irreversible. So, I don't know, guys. I don't think we have much time with her. It's hard to say that, but we're going to enjoy every time we can. We still want to try to get her discharged from the hospital if possible. Get her outside for the first time. She's been in the hospital 14 and a half months here, so yeah, we're gonna try to. We got to figure out this dialysis because she can't be discharged with her on dialysis here. So anything you want to say or add or anything, Sarah?
Yeah, we would just appreciate anything you guys are willing to give us to help. It would just mean a lot to have us whole family together.
Yeah.
And I don't think that people realize how gone Jake is when he has work. He has work, school 5 days a week, then he has the gym 3 days a week, and then he has photo booths too, so that are usually on Fridays and Saturdays, and a lot in the summer too. So if you guys could really help us out, that would be
yeah, I probably work 50 plus hours a week, honestly. So my plan is to take off of school again and just work part-time 2 to 3 days a week. and not even all day long, just a couple hours. So, but if we don't have enough donations, that's definitely not going to happen. I mean, we all got to be provided for too at the end of the day, but I want to spend as much time with Selah as possible. So, Selah, we love you. You want to try to get me in here, Sarah? Show me a little bit. Hey, it's Daddy and Selah. Love you so much, Selah. I love you more than anyone in the entire world, okay? We're going to have fun these last month or year of life, however much you have left. We're going to have as much fun as we possibly can, okay? Mm-hmm. All right.
Here's the sister. You want to know sister?
Hi.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah. All right, guys, I don't think we have anything else to add. We do want to maybe start posting more often, though, because if she has a year left of life, we want to have as much memories as possible with her. And one of the best ways to do that is YouTube. We don't really care how many views we get. It's for our benefit, isn't it, Sarah? Just to have memories of her. So that, if you guys do like our videos, that's the good news. I do want to start posting at a minimum of twice a month, but ideally every week I want to start posting. Just so we have as much memories as possible of her. Are you trying to smile? Kind of? So that is probably going to happen. We're going to try to post more often. She kind of had some smiles right just now. Even if it's just little videos of her just flapping her head around and there's no real purpose to the video. We want to have as much memories as possible because we realize she's probably going to have a very short life. Anyway, guys, just continue to keep us in our prayers. Pray that we're mentally strong. You can pray that she'll make it till 20 or to adulthood. I don't think it's going to happen, but then again, anything is possible. So this is what my mindset right now is: preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best.
We're in the video, honey.
Here you are, you're in the video. Say hi. All right, Das, I think we're gonna end this. How much do you love your sister?
A lot.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Selah, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye, guys. All right, guys, so it's actually been a few days since you've the last seen. I'm still kind of putting this video together. I really want to put into perspective of how serious of a situation this is, and that it's only by the power and grace of God if Selah ends up surviving. My sister-in-law did a good job at this caringbridge.org. We'll put it in the description of the video, but I wanted to read this. My sister-in-law did a great job reading this, and it's going to explain very well what's really going on with Selah. She explained it better than I can. This week, after a variety of tests, it became abundantly clear to us that our time with Selah Faith here on earth is coming to an end much sooner than we had hoped. On Friday, that was a week ago today, they did a cath procedure where they checked on the pressures and function in her heart and lungs. What they found were not the answers we were hoping for. The left side of Selah's heart does not work. We knew that, the hypoplastic left heart syndrome, so her right ventricle does all the work. She had the Norwood surgery done back in, I believe it was August 28. They put in a BTT shunt to move blood through her right pulmonary artery to get oxygen to the rest of her body. This is functioning well at the moment, but within a few weeks to months, she will outgrow that anatomy. In most HLHS patients, they would perform the Glenn surgery around this time to move the superior vena cava, a vein that brings blood to her heart that needs oxygen, to connect the pulmonary artery to carry blood to the lungs to receive the oxygen it needs for the body. However, they discovered Selah's left pulmonary artery has seriously narrowed. They also found significant stenosis in her left pulmonary veins, meaning they are basically disintegrated and non-existent. They cannot perform the surgery needed because moving the blood flow would be like trying to fit a fire hose through a decaying straw. They found that her lungs are significantly worse than they knew. They are very sick and have deteriorated a lot since they last saw them. To do the Glenn surgery, they have to put negative pressure through her lungs, but she needs the ventilator to keep her breathing, and that is positive pressure. So any attempt to perform the surgery would kill her during the surgery because her lungs and veins couldn't handle the pressure needed. In addition to all that, her heart is squeezing well, but it is not relaxing, so that's the diastolic pressure. When they take your blood pressure, there is always a high number and a lower number. The high number is how well your heart squeezes, systolic pressure, and the low number is the relaxing or diastolic pressure. Selah's diastolic pressure is far too high, and there aren't really any options to fix that. The doctors told us, you would do a heart transplant usually for that. And then there is the matter of her kidneys. After 8 weeks of dialysis, they are still not functioning well. So currently she's on dialysis about 12 hours a day. There is a chance that they could resume some function of their own, but every day that passes, that is less and less likely. She is on the dialysis. They're trying to decide if they want to attempt switching her to a surgical dialysis. It'd be easier and less risk of infection once it's operational, but there are a lot of questions there too. And not only that, her skin, she had a rash and her skin has not healed the best, so they're afraid that her skin won't be able to heal from the surgery. So due to how sick her heart and lungs are, the kidneys, she is not a candidate for the Glenn surgery or any kind of heart transplant. Attempting a transplant surgery would kill her for all the same reasons the Glenn surgery would. I know this is a lot of difficult medical explanations, but I really feel it is important for everyone to understand that we are giving up on Selah, and we have indeed exhausted every possible option. Her body is very sick, and we are confident that God will heal her. Her healing is just not what we had hoped for, and it will be in heaven. There we know she will be made whole and healthy and free. The doctors and staff at Lurie's are amazing and have become like family to us. We believe that they have exhausted every single option there is to help Selah. Their care and concern has been incredible. They have spent the last 14 months caring for Selah and falling in love with her just like we have. She really is a celebrity here at the hospital. And so now we're coming to terms with the fact that when Selah outgrows her current anatomy, she will die. There is no way to know if that will be weeks or months. Her shunt is still functioning well, and she is growing very slow, so it is possible we could have longer, but we just don't know. We thank God that we had 14 more months than ever should have had with her. We have had the last 7 months since the day in September where she was supposed to die. We know every day any of us lives is a gift from God, and we are so incredibly thankful for every moment with Selah Faith. This is a horrible place, and we hope to never be in, but now we have decided to best spend the remaining time we have been given. Please pray for Jake and Sarah as they work through all the logistics of what it will look like going forward. Pray that we as a family can come around them and support them well in these decisions. One of the biggest immediate needs is that Jake wants to find a way to work less so they can spend more time with Selah. He will be done teaching in a few weeks, but to plan to work other jobs all summer. And don't forget, guys, we got the bonfire.com that's in the description of this video, where you can buy shirts for Selah. We get about $2, and it says praying for Selah. It's got a heart on it. It's got a Bible verse, Ezekiel 36:29, I think. I don't know. Check the website out to see the official Bible verse. One thing I don't want you guys to stop doing is praying for her. You know what? Jesus Christ raised Lazarus from the dead, who was dead for 3 days. That is more of an amazing miracle than healing Selah's heart and lungs and kidneys. One thing that is abundantly clear, Selah is not going to survive for much longer unless God chooses to intervene and heal her. I'm currently water fasting for 3 days now. It's worth a shot, right? To pray and water fast. I just want to encourage you guys, please don't quit praying for her survival. You know, she was supposed to die. There was a day, September 11th, 2022. She was supposed to die that very day, and she didn't. They told us this is the last day of her life. And that day didn't happen. It was the worst day of my life. And I just want to encourage you guys, this is obviously 100% hopeless. There's no way we can get through this. There's nothing the doctors can do. Only God can save her. And I want to pray for you guys to please pray for a miracle, because that's the only thing that could possibly save her. And I know it looks like I'm still holding on to hope, but believe me, I am preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. That's going to be my attitude. I know it looks like I still have hope. I honestly don't believe she will survive. I really don't. But please continue to pray for a miracle. I believe in miracles. If Jesus can raise somebody from the dead who's been dead for 3 days, if he can make the man of a person who is born blind and he can help that person see, he can surely heal this child who's just on the other side of this camera. By the way, she is going to go outside for the first time today. That's going to be a separate video right after this. And yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. Just keep us in your prayers. I'm really excited Hadassah gets to come up every single day now to see Selah. And yeah.